Hey, Coyote Lobo Nation. This is Dr. Hal Harrell, your superintendent here in our gym here at Uvalde High School. I'm here with our athletic director, Coach R.T. Gonzalez. We want to bring some information to you, show parents, show students what our daily routine has been like during our strength and conditioning, as well as what it's going to look like when we transition into the school year. Coach, I know you've had strength and conditioning going on, and you've got some practices and protocols put in place to get the kids in here, get them safe. And that's the main thing we want to show and express, is that our kids are coming into an environment that is clean, that has been thoroughly wiped, cleaned, misted, and sanitized so that we minimize any exposure to either this virus or any other germs or disease our kids may be exposed to. So Coach, what are our practices?
Yeah, so definitely the safety and health of our students are first. We definitely want to have sports. In order to do so, we want to maintain that clean, disinfected environment in order to continue to have sports in our camps. So first, let's start off with upon arrival. Once the students arrive, we'll have coaches out there marking that off. Hey, you need to stand here, 6 feet apart. And upon arrival, we will check their temperature and get their ID number. So they'll log in. We have an iPad out there. They'll sign in with their ID. We'll take IDs, we'll put it in there, and we have a daily report of who was here that day. With that, once they pass the temperature check, they're screened, they're allowed to come inside to our athletic facilities. If not, we just kindly ask that they stay at home or go back home. As they're waiting for the temperature to be taken, we do give hand sanitizer out. Coach will walk around as they're waiting. They'll simply give a dab. They'll wash their hands real quick. And then we get every kid that does that, every student will go through that same process. Going through the workout process, anytime we use the weight room, we do have a few foundational settings. And the first thing is, if you notice, we do have our platforms marked with an X. The X represents that is the only area our students can work out in. We have about 11 feet apart from the next platform that's being used. And we kind of put it where kids are more than 6 feet apart, so they have extra room to operate within. Our kids are required to wear masks during inactivity, physical activity. So if they're spotting, you're gonna see them with the mask on. When they're working out, doing the actual workouts, they do not have to wear a mask. It's optional. Some of our students do a really good job of wearing the mask when they do work out. But again, it is optional. After each person has completed their workout, we do wipe the bars, the benches, any other equipment that's used with a disinfection wipe. And that is done before the next person uses our platforms. We have 2 stations, the enter, the exit. They will get another dab of disinfection, hand sanitizer. We will wipe this equipment down, and then we have our custodial staff that will come in, use our mister system, and that is done before and after workouts. After every workout that is completed, we'll bring in the mister, spray the whole weight room. Before we start the day, any type of athletic program, any class or summer camp, we will spray our equipment, and that pretty much sums up what we do on daily operational.
Good. So Coach, one thing you mentioned earlier is that when students enter, they do sign in with their name and ID number?
Right, their name and ID number, they will sign in.
And that allows you, if we do have or experience some student with some symptoms, that allows you to go back and trace where that kid was, who they were worked out with.
Exactly, yes sir. So we'll have that iPad in it every day. They'll check in, they'll sign in with their ID number. We have a coach that has iPad. They give their ID number, we'll run the report. Every day we do this, so we know the exact date and time, who the student was, what group, what platform they were on, and then we can kind of pinpoint, hey, the group. We don't work out with groups more than 4, so we can kind of pinpoint those 4 groups of students that were there.
Awesome, good, that's great information. So Coyote Lobo Nation, parents, just wanted to give you a brief glimpse of what students overall will encounter as they come into the gym, into the weight room, and all students just as safe as we possibly can. So again, I appreciate your time. And as always, we're gonna rep the U.